Imagine a country divided by civil war where brothers fought brothers and hope seemed lost. This is the story of how one man, with a ball at his feet and a message in his heart, stopped the bullets. Ivory Coast, a land of vibrant life and tragic loss. In 2002, this nation was torn apart by a brutal civil war. Brother against brother, neighbor against neighbor. Ivory Coast, West Africa, a country so beautiful it once made explorers weep. But by 2002, it was drowning in blood. Civil war, brother against brother, father against son. Nobody could make it stop. Not the politicians, not the United Nations. Nobody. France was lonely. He was just a boy, separated from his parents, training in the cold rain while others stayed warm. Every goal was a step back to his family. Every drop of sweat was for them. His name was Didier Drogba. Born in Abidjan, son of a man who loved football. When Didier was just 5 years old, his parents sent him to France alone. 5 years old, away from his mother, away from his father, away from everything he loved. Just a little boy with a dream too big for anyone to see yet. Success didn't come easy. He spent years in the lower leagues of France, often wondering if he'd ever make it. But Didier had a secret weapon, unshakable resilience. For years, nobody wanted him. Too slow, not technical enough, not good enough. He turned professional at 21, when most players his age had already given up or made it. But Didier kept going, because he had already survived the hardest thing, leaving home at 5 years old. Everything else was just football, but while Didier was conquering Europe, his heart was breaking for home. In 2002, the Ivory Coast plummeted into a brutal civil war. One country, two worlds, the glory of the pitch and the tragedy of the streets. By 2004, the world finally saw what Ivory Coast always knew. Didier Drogba, Chelsea Football Club, £24 million. The boy from Abidjan, now one of the most feared strikers on the planet. But back home, his country was still bleeding. And Didier was crying alone in hotel rooms after every match, thinking about his people. October 2005, Ivory Coast has just qualified for the World Cup. In the locker room, Didier Drogba takes a microphone. Surrounded by his teammates, he falls to his knees. "Forgive," he begs. "Lay down your arms." Then came October 2005. Ivory Coast had just qualified for their first ever World Cup. The dressing room was exploding with joy. And then Didier walked to the camera. Got down on his knees, on live television, in front of the entire nation. And he begged. "We prove today that all Ivorians can coexist. Please, lay down your weapons. We prove today that all Ivorians can coexist. Please, lay down your weapons. We beg you on our knees." His voice was breaking. One by one, his teammates dropped to their knees behind him. Grown men, champions, warriors, on their knees. In Abidjan, celebrations were heard everywhere. It was more than just a football match. It was the start of a movement. Peace was no longer just a word. It became a reality. The country went silent. And then the guns stopped. A ceasefire was declared because of one footballer on his knees, because of a boy who never forgot where he came from. Didier Drogba showed the world that a game can be more than just a game. It can be a bridge, it can be hope, and it can be the spark that brings a nation back from the brink. But what if Didier had given up at 21? What if he had listened when they said he wasn't good enough? He would never have reached that dressing room, never made that speech. And the war may never have stopped. One man, one moment, thousands of lives. The next time life tells you to quit, remember a 5-year-old boy on a plane to France. Alone, scared, but still going. Keep going. Thank you for watching.